It's kind of weird because I filmed this video earlier this year and I thought I was gonna do a voiceover, and that didn't really happen. I think I was scared both of showing that I could actually do that. It was a lot, and when it's going better, I don't like to actually show others because I don't know when I will be able to do that again. And people tend to see me do something and then expect me to be able to do that every day, which isn't the case. And sometimes even I expect myself to be able to do something continuously when I've done it once, and it brings me down when something I've been wanting to do for so long is finally happening, and then it's taken away just as soon as I got the opportunity. And sometimes it's a longer period of time that I have energy to do more the things that I like. And it's wonderful, but also so scary to think that it might just disappear. And it makes me hide more of the good days, because there are so many of the bad, and most people don't see me at my worst, because there I don't have the energy to show up. I don't have the energy to take care of myself. I sleep a lot, but I also do a lot of stuff that makes me happy. I've found more and more joy in life again, and I'm so grateful. And there are longer periods of time that I can move my body a little more and a little more, and some of the narratives that I keep telling myself are keeping me back, because it's a fixed narrative and my situation isn't fixed. But it scares me how on the good days I feel so capable of doing normal stuff, and then when it's taken away, I can feel like a completely different person, like I didn't expect things to go back again, even though that's the pattern. But the feeling like a completely different person, it's that it can be exhausting just to stand, to walk from room to room, to prepare my own food, being so exhausted that when I wake up from a nap, I'm still not energized. I'm just as exhausted as when I fell asleep, and I would like to just keep sleeping, but I need to eat. And in those days it's hard to find purpose, because it's exhausting not even having the energy to prepare food and eat it, and needing to do it anyway. So I exhaust my body even more, and then lie down again. And then comes a time along the day where I get defiant, and I don't want that to be my life. And then I do something despite being awfully tired. But that isn't helping me either. But there are thoughts inside my mind telling me that I need to do more, but I shouldn't push that much. And I get jealous of all the healthy people who can just move along in the day. Just go for a walk, or meet up with friends without having to calculate the amount of energy that will or will not be there, how many days after it will cost me. I miss being able to spontaneously make plans. I miss seeing my friends. I miss working out. I miss being able to just walk 7 kilometers without having to think about it, just doing it as an everyday thing, just walking to stuff without being afraid if I'll be able to make it. But I'm walking. And in August, September, and October, it's been about 800 to 900 meters on average each day, which is huge. And I've been really working towards that. And in October I walked the longest walk I'm saying walk a lot of times now, but it was the longest walk of all of 2025 for me. and it was 3.4 kilometers, and I cried when I came home that I actually did that. I was walking back and forth over a football field with one of my friends, and we just talked, and I wasn't as scared because we were walking back and forth and I could just go home. It was, if it was too much, and then I walked a lot. But it was also a lot for my body. It was in pain afterwards. My feet hurt just as much as the first time me and my dad had walked 20 kilometers, and the perspective is wild that what to my past self would have been such a short walk can now be a milestone. It was crazy, and I'm so glad that I can do that, but also I couldn't because it's a little too much, so I'll have to train up for that. Is that what you say? English is the direct translation from Danish. So yeah, but I think that the fact that my feet hurting also happened when I walked 20 kilometers a long time ago made me less afraid that it hurt, because I didn't feel like I had done something wrong. It was just more of there was maybe too much, but it was something I was capable of doing. I just need more training for my body to keep up. Getting really emotional. I'm just so grateful that I can do more, but I'm also so sad that it isn't even more. And there's a lot of duality on this journey, and I'm trying to embrace all of it, because as I've opened myself up to my feelings again, I feel joy again, and I feel it so deeply and for such small things, but I also feel the sadness. And there's a lot of grief involved in this process of who I thought I was gonna be and who I am, but I'm still really proud of the person I am. I've gotten so much more kind. I am so much more kind to myself than I ever was before. And with all the things I could do physically, I was also living in an inner hill of not being nice to myself, from always running from my feelings, and in not being able to do that, I've gotten to actually face my problems, face the sides, the parts of me that I once didn't want to recognize. I've learned to sit with myself, to love the parts of me that I thought was unlovable. And I'm getting more grateful for life every day, even though sometimes I don't see the point or the meaning. I know that there are better days ahead, and I keep moving. Figuratively and literally. And yeah. I'm grateful for life, but I also think a lot of parts of it sucks. I'm grateful for my journey and for all the people in my life that are supporting me, and I can't wait to meet all of the people and experience all the experiences that are ahead of me. It's so weird to be so grateful, yet so sad and frustrated. But somehow I'm getting better at making space, making room for for all of the feelings, and it makes life a lot better, a lot more tolerable, a lot more enjoyable. And I think I'm getting braver through the process. I'm getting to be more myself and be more open. I hope you can meet the dualities of your life and inside yourself as well. And I hope you have more days with hope than with fear. I hope you're doing better and better every day. And I hope you're learning to be kinder to yourself. I hope you're doing great.